What's good, Taurus? TT is here to do a channel message for all of my Taurians. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. If you've never seen my channel messages over on this channel, I'm going to be trying something a little bit differently this time. For those of you that participate in the comment section and y'all be giving y'all feedback, we have a larger collective of masculine energy within our love nest. So I want to try splitting the energies. So as always, I like to tell y'all who this message is for. The energy that I'm picking up on for both for Taurus, but for today and possibly moving forward, we're going to start with the divine masculine first. We're going to start with masculine energy. I'm going to tell you within our Taurus collective the masculine energy that I'm picking up on to kind of tailor the messages more from the masculine's perspective. And then I will jump into the feminine perspective within our Taurus collective and let you know, the energy that I'm picking up on as far as who this message is for. All right. I also have some dice that I want to use as far as pretty much. Hold on a second. Fifi, turn it off. The dogs turned on the TV. So, give me 1 second. They turned on the whole TV. Don't worry about it. So they're running around playing, getting into trouble. Let me pull up the chat. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to get into the channel message. I haven't revealed the cards yet, but we will get into that. But ultimately, I'm going to tell you what you need to know, Taurus, from the masculine's perspective and the feminine perspective. We're going to see what's going on within your collective energy, just around you. Like, what are you dealing with? What do you need to know? And then we're going to get the wisdom from the oracles. Whatever message spirit wants to channel through me, that's what I'll channel in this segment of the reading. All right. So if you're here for it, let's have some fun. So shout out to everyone in the comment section. Hey, Michael. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Aziza. Yes, I am live, honey. Hi, High Priestess. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Kerr. I'm trying to pull up the chat. So all the pre-recorded videos are still loading. They've been loading for a couple days now, so we live. We living out here. Let me see. And if you guys are sensitive to dogs in the background, okay, they're fine. They are absolutely fine. Do 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 do. How do I pull up? Okay. I'm trying to pull up the chat. I get the most action out of all of my pets. Out of all the animals in the house, I get the most action the moment I'm starting to go live. They put on a show for y'all. They really do. But it's all happening for a reason. So if you are someone that naturally gets really sensitive to hearing dogs sound sad, that's definitely an animal mirroring to you your weaknesses that you can work on. Okay? Not every dog is getting abused or hurt. But if you have extremely gullible and empathic, and you don't really know how to teach somebody a lesson or tell someone no or discipline them, that's going to be a message for you. Okay? You do not have to eat on the same plate with the dog. You do not have to. You can, but you don't have to. You okay, Fifi? Don't burn yourself. Take her out the playpen. So my computer's loading. Let it load for a second. I was invited to HBO Red Carpet movie. Congratulations. Congratulations. Look at you. I'm excited for you. Okay, I got the chat up. So now I can see it. Hi, Elohim. Hi, Ashley. All right, so let's talk about who this is for. So all of my divine masculines, if you resonate with the masculine energy within, if you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your placements, you may resonate with this reading. If you are, if you are someone that's you could be an actor, an entertainer, performer, public speaker, influencer, or anything like that. You may have social platforms. You may be in the, Page of Wands energy. So you may be in like that gift of gab, all right, salesperson. If you're just that overall person that, doesn't mind a good competition, or you don't mind optimistically going after the things that you aspire to do, or even if this is a relationship, all right? So you would have to be someone that a lot of opportunities are coming towards you. These opportunities that are coming towards you, it does feel like someone around you would have to either currently not be happy for you or not really want you to leave them behind or move on without them. There's this energy of you got a lot of good news coming towards you, divine masculine. You have a lot of opportunities that are knocking on your door, but there's an insecurity that if you go after those things, it may make someone else feel insecure. Okay, there's that energy. I feel as if this overbearing energy doesn't necessarily belong to you, but you may have absorbed it, or you may be currently dealing with someone in close proximity to you that makes you really feel confused about what decision you should choose. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I pursue? Should I not? So if those messages resonate with you, if that energy resonates with you, I feel like you're at this crossroads of really trying to see, like, up ahead if someone is capable of going the distance with you. Okay, while you pursue your dreams, while you pursue whatever it is that you're doing in life in general. I get this vibe where my masculine Taurians, you're not really trying to put yourself in a position where you're stuck or you're restricted or you're confined to one particular opportunity or one particular person. And it's because for some of you, there's, I don't want to be with someone that is overbearing, or they're insecure, or they lack the confidence necessary to get you guys where you need to go. Okay, so I feel as if you're maybe tolerating something for right now, but long term you're asking yourself if it's going to be able to go the distance. Okay, so that's the energy for the masculine Taurians that I'm picking up on. You have a major decision to make, and one side of you is saying one thing, and then the other side of you is saying another. Okay. For my divine feminine Taurians, feminine energy in general, whether that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, wherever it is in your placements, this could be your energy or someone in connection to you. So, let me tap into it for a second. Give me a second. So I feel like my feminines are dealing with a lot of hypocrisy. All right. People that say one thing and do another, right? They say they want something, but then they switch up. There's this energy of distrust. All right. You may be someone that's suspicious of another person. You may be suspicious of everyone coming towards you. There's this energy that I'm picking up with the divine feminine energy, or just feminine energy in general. I'm just going to take out the divine part. It's too hard to keep saying. There's a sense of like looking at things with your nose turned up. Okay, that's the best way that I could put that. It's like I don't really want it, but I listen to it because there's like nothing else to do. All right, so this is like scattered dreams, not really having a clear not really communicating to the universe in a very clear cut version where you're very specific about what it is that you want. You're just asking for things and desiring it, but at the same time you're not really asking for anything. It's like you're saying you're not asking for anything, but the universe is saying, but I heard you last night pray for something, so make up your mind. There's that energy as well. And then covering all of that up with like a poker face or confidence, and dressing it up very pretty, but underneath all those layers is really insecurity. It's really feeling miserable and unfulfilled with kind of the cards that you have been dealt, or trying to be content with an unhappy situation, just trying to get by. All right, and I'm not saying this to judge, I'm just reading the energy of the conflict between the mind and the heart and how it's showing up energetically. Okay, waiting for the shoe to fall off on the other foot would be as well who this message is for. Feeling as if something that is given to you is either too good to be true, or that it comes with some type of stipulation or expectation. That is also what I'm picking up here. There's this hyper independence at face value, but genuinely it's like pretending to be unconcerned with the feelings of other people as a way to detach yourself from feeling as if you're never really getting what you want anyway. So I'd rather not have any expectations so I don't be disappointed. But the universe needs you to be assured and astute. Be assured and astute on what it is that you want, because right now this is going to create a catastrophe. This is going to create, this is like making a vision board, but only putting in, making the vision board of a whole bunch of things that you want, but none of them kind of go together. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, I saw that, I'm switching it up now. It's like for 1 minute you want this, and then the next minute you're switching it up, and it's always changing, and the universe is bringing you something, and then it's not good enough. So you keep sending the food back, or you're sending your order back, and the universe is pretty much saying like, you lacking fulfillment, you lacking something, you lacking happiness. Okay, so let's get some energy, what's going on around you. If you resonate with any of those messages, then there may be a message in here for you. Okay, we're gonna get to the channel messages, but I need to see what's going on in the external environment. So shout out to y'all. Hey CJ, hey Keisha. So let's see. All right. Ooh. All right, so we have, this is a balancing act. There's something about a balancing act that's currently going on. Look at this. Okay, so we got a balancing act, and then we have like the surprise of something unexpected. We also have a lot of laughter here. Okay. And then there's a gift. What is going on? And then we have, oops. I see a oops here. Someone spilled something. Okay, this may be information, or someone may be spilling the tea. Okay. And then we have a ball. The ball is in your court here. All right. The ball is in someone's court. Now, this could be, the ball may be in your court. Someone's going to do some type of gesture. Okay. After hearing some type of message, someone feels like they reached really high and something fell off, and now they have to pick it up. So there's some type of idea. Okay, someone wants to do something really nice to make someone else laugh. And then after they do this gesture, it's like the ball is in your court. Okay, it's just like, I'm just going to give you this and the ball is in your court. So this is good news. So someone may be around you, Taurus, or this may be you, Taurus, that wants to do something crafty, I'm hearing, to like lift the mood or to shift the mood in a particular situation. I feel as if this person is intentional. They want to make you cry. And it doesn't feel like a bad cry. It feels like a good cry. I don't know. Maybe someone needs a good cry or a good laugh. Okay, someone could be a comedian, like I said, influencer energy, or they have great influence or affluence when it comes to these types of matters. Something was definitely risky. I'm picking up a pedestal energy. So either you're setting the bar, or the bar has already been set. I keep picking up this bar energy. So you may meet somebody at a bar, or you may go to a bar. But someone wants to catch you off guard, and they're going to shoot their shot in a very crafty or crafty way. There's also some bounce back. Something's trying to bounce back or come back around. So that is also energy that I'm picking up on. Someone as well. So you got two energies. One energy is listening for insight, and they're being suspicious and trying to gain intel on where you're trying to go. This person never really lets you get too far out of their reach or out of their grasp. And they like to listen for intel to find ways to have you contradict yourself. So let's say, for example, someone's fucking with your emotions here, okay? When someone, it's like they project this energy of they're not doing anything, you're the one doing it. What happens is when you're focused on interacting in another situation or whatever, or just moving forward in your life, when this person keeps bouncing back and forth or something like that in your life and things like that, it causes you to have scattered dreams. It causes you to start to feel like miserable. And the objective of this person is to pretty much give you their energy, right? And then take yours. Take your good mood, take your optimism away from you, and then they pretend as if they're the optimistic one, but really this person struggles with creating their own. They struggle with creating their own material. They struggle with creating their own anything. This may also be an energy of someone mimicking you or needing to see how you do something so that way they can duplicate it or try to plagiarize. I am picking up plagiary. This may be like, let's say for example, this could be like you do something even on a physical realm, like in your job, and you may come up with ideas of different things that the company can do to improve itself, or you have someone around you that likes to piggyback off of what you come up with and be like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. No, they weren't thinking the same thing. They're just repeating. They don't know how to craft a sentence. This is someone that, they like to copy and paste their way through life. Okay? And it's because they struggle with being able to think outside the box. They struggle with being able to listen to their own intuition. And it feels as if, I'm going to be honest with you, there's something going on between the masculine energy. You're going through the same experience as well, but it feels as if the let's say you're dealing with a feminine, okay? My masculine Taurus. Let's say you're dealing with a feminine. That person wants you to believe that their insecurities are yours and they're not the insecure one, or they want you to believe that they are wrapped tight and you are the you're the problem. You're where the source of confusion lies from. But really, it's their insecurities, but they give it to you. And because you're a problem solver or you're a fixer, you allow that to live rent free in your subconscious mind. And it kind of plays in the subconscious realm as roadblocks or delays around your decisions. Okay? Because for whatever reason, there's a moment before you make a decision where you think, how would this affect? How would this affect? How would I look if I just went ahead and told that person, shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you may want to tell somebody around you, like, shut the fuck up. But you kind of have a moment where you stop and you ask yourself, is that fucked up? You know what I'm saying? So there's this thing of not really being able to say what you really want to say because you want to be politically correct, or you want to make sure you're not stepping on nobody's toes. So it's walking on eggshells. But I really feel like some of y'all, like, you really hold back from, like, rip me out the plastic. You about to, tell, like, you really got something on your mind, but you're not really letting yourself say the whole God honest truth to someone or something. Now, I feel like the reason why some of y'all may know about a secret about someone, but you don't want to, like, push them away or something like that. So you're not really sure how you should confront a situation. But this is telling me there's a lot of immaturity either around you, or you are absorbing the energies of the people closest to you, which is making all of y'all kind of align in the same vibration or frequency. So there's a need for elevation as a collective, both masculine and feminine. All right, so let's see what you need to know for my masculines here. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Candy. What's up, Mysterious? Good morning. Well, good afternoon now. Hi, LaShawn. I love you too. Okay. All right, so Spirit, what does my masculine Taurians need to know during this time? What's up, King? Hi, Allie. Don't hide. What do my masculines need to know? Hi, Stephanie. Okay. See, normally y'all don't get to see my facial expressions, but I be on the other end like, okay, I be over here making faces. I don't know. Let's see. Some of you guys, I'm seeing that you need to move out or you need to move on. There's something about either moving out, moving on, getting your own place, separating yourself so you can get some good vibes. So if you're living with someone, roommate type of situations, you may feel as if you need to, you know, let bygones be bygones and move on. I am seeing you got a lot of success cards here. All right, you have this star. You're a rising star. The reason why you're at this crossroads right now, all right, masculine, is because the more successful you get, the more devils you attract, okay? And if the people closest to you keep you stuck and confined around your own to confusion, and they're overbearing and there's a lot of chaos and disharmony, you're not going to feel excited to go after anything and to pursue something in a more consistent momentum way. Like, this is you elevating on a more like automatedly. It feels as if this adventure that you're embarking on is calling for a new soul tribe, a new community, a new home, a new environment, 1212 on the clock, where you and another person can co-create equally. Now, this may just be you and the universe, because I am seeing just the Page of Wands. You may be a young talent, okay, or you have a craft that's still like a baby, like it's still being crafted. You got communication here, you got offers coming in, but you got to work it. So a lot of this feels as if whatever you do for work, it may be very difficult for you to have a relationship because your craft requires you to show up in a very consistent way that can't be distracted by another person's insecurities, that when you go out there that you're going to be cheating on them, or when you go out there like you need to be able to use your charisma. A lot of y'all have the gift of gab, which means that's charisma, that's sales energy, okay, attraction. A lot of people are going to be attracted to you. You look good, they look good, you smell good, they smell good. Okay. So if a person around you makes you feel like something is wrong with you doing that, or something is wrong with you being able to flirt and interact with other people, and they feel like, oh my God, you gave them a compliment, or you took a compliment, or they're extremely insecure, they're going to block your blessings. Okay? They're going to block your blessings. And if you aren't careful, you're going to try to take people with you that don't belong in this new paradigm or this new reality that you're headed towards. I am seeing a new relationship for some of you. If you have been like, I don't know, some of y'all may be wondering if you should engage, if you should propose to somebody or marry someone. Congratulations if you are considering it. Yeah, look at that. This is someone that wants to let go of someone that is very low self-esteem. You may want to let go of someone that has a lot of low self-esteem. They bicker a lot. They're not confident in their skin and their body. Maybe you were dealing with that before and you're not really interested in getting stuck to another situation like that. So if you're single and you have had to deal with a lot of insecure energy, I feel as if you're going to meet someone on your level. if you haven't already, you're about to meet someone on your level. And I feel like this person equally gets a lot of attention, or they're equally attractive as you. Because you got a lot of Page of Wands energy, which tells me that y'all are some type of performers. Y'all have a passion for conquering challenges and going after dreams and ambitions. Y'all have the same type of spirit that is very like vivacious. It's like powerhouse, power couple, power dynamic type of energy. You may be communicating with this person off and on. Y'all may bounce ideas off of each other as far as from a professional sense, but maybe nothing has really been made concrete. But I am seeing some type of social gathering or things like that coming up in the near future. There's some type of event. Yeah, there's something manifesting with an event here. Proposal, an engagement. So like if you're single, I do feel like when you're at the Six of Wands type of energy on your journey, and you getting a lot of recognition, okay, you have a reputation of whatever it is that you do really well, people are going to want to go with you. I don't see you, taking a lot of people with you. It's something that's real comical as well. So some of y'all may have an ex that's trying to get you back too. And I'm also seeing the energy, Taurus. I don't know if this is you or someone around you, but there's this energy of like wanting to make someone else jealous because they got a better option. So you may be in that energy of like, this is an upgrading energy, or wanting to make someone else jealous about your success, or vice versa. Somebody may have been wanting to do this to you, and you're like, the sweetest revenge is to get your paper up, or to be, focus on your success. Respectfully. So what you need to know is it's coming, it's manifesting quickly. All right, so my feminine Taurians. I hope my masculines enjoyed your little segment. You know what I'm saying? Out here. Let me get this one. All right. All right, so my feminine Taurian spirit. What does my feminine Taurians need to know? Hey, Andrea. Okay, so Spirit, what does my feminine Taurians need to know? What do my feminine Taurians need to know? I don't know. I see you reviewing the fine details or documents on something. Whew, okay. When you communicate with somebody, they trigger you on your healing journey. What you need to know, feminine, is I don't know how you communicate with someone, but someone around you, when they communicate, you may have to communicate with someone, okay? You may go to school with these people. You may have to, you may be dependent, or someone is dependent. You may have children. There's something about doing the right thing. There's this energy of desiring to do the right thing. So how you communicate, you may not be aware of this, or maybe you are, but when you listen to someone else's problems and you evaluate their problems for them, you may tend to pick up remnants, or they may leave remnants behind of that conversation in your subconscious mind, and you may start to feel like you're unable to kind of separate what belongs to you and what belongs to them. Now, this could just be a conversation with your mother, your father, your sister. It doesn't have to be romantic, because I am seeing like business. You may do something for work where it's like you got to constantly, transmute energy, wipe yourself down. But you see how my dogs are getting aggressive? You may work in a very aggressive environment. You may do Reiki, right, with this here, with this Four of Swords energy here. So you may deal with a lot of energy attachments. Hold on a second. So there's a lot of, I don't know if this is backlash or hate, but I feel like a lot of attachments try to like hop on. I'm seeing like ticks, fleas. They try to hop on. You know what I'm saying? So you may really need to like do some cutting or something. I don't feel like it's like, I feel like it's constantly like this needs to be like a daily regimen, because it feels as if these are people that you have to come encounter with on a frequent basis. So maybe you work in a hospital, maybe you work at a school, maybe you work, in transit, or you Uber, Dash, or DoorDash. I don't fucking know. But this is telling me that whatever you do for work, there's always someone communicating to you. If you have anyone giving you like flattery, like, I remember when you said you were going to do this and you did it, Taurus. Or I remember when you said you were going to, you're so reliable. It's like you're such a reliable person, Taurus, to the point where you tell somebody no, or you need to take a break, or you need a rest, and it's almost like you're a bad guy. They always start to feel like you're leaving them behind. So they go out and do things to try to bring stuff back to you, to prove to you that they're doing better. They may want to like give you updates on what's going on, and maybe they want to hear you say good job or congratulate. I don't know what the fuck they want you to do, Taurus. But what I'm seeing here is they get you off your square. There's something about you being taken off your square, where you feel drained and depleted, like you gotta take a fucking nap or something. It's like, ugh, like it's just like one. I'm just seeing this energy of like, hold on. What is this? You heard that? That was growling and barking. That was fighting. They don't get aggressive like that. Return all that energy back to the sender spirit. Send that back where it belongs. This has a lot to do with your money. It just seemed like random conversations, this could be random text messages, random emails, random conversations, just real pissed. They just real pissed, Taurus. And they go out and they waste their time, and then they come wanting to waste your time. Okay? But what you need to know about this is this is a distraction. There is a ploy to distract you from the lovers by leaving you feeling so imbalanced to the point where you allow this trick that someone else is trying to put on you to reconcile with you. This may be a trick of all trades. Someone is throwing out all stops. They really willing to do a little bit of anything because they can feel you cutting them loose. Like I said, this is lies, okay? But they're coming in the form of like delicate or just goal oriented, or I'm just trying to stay on task, or I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I need to do to, to be of assistance, okay? I don't know. And you may have utilized like being a workaholic as a way to like dull that energy out and ignore it. But it's almost as if you're not going to be able to ignore it anymore. You're just going to have to proceed. You're going to have to go through it. Like, okay, like you're just going to have to proceed forward. And not let this person shift your energy. There's something about people, communication. So you may have a low tolerance for bullshit. When your spidey senses go off, you may get a very low tolerance for someone's plans, but you may listen to the plans. And the fact that you even listen to the plans, it makes you vulnerable, or it leaves you open to whatever seeds that they're planting in your mind. So you know how I can listen to someone, but because I'm listening to them doesn't mean that I'm going to do what they want me to do. You may feel like that's true, yes, but they're planting seeds in your subconscious mind, and then weeks later or a couple of days later, your suspicion isn't even yours. It's the seed that was planted in you prior. And it feels like small talk, small communication. And it's like little bit by little bit. Little bit by little bit. This could even be responding to a text message. It's just so subtle, but it's like right every time you cut a cord or you move yourself, it's like they come in and it's conversation like, oh, you was on my mind. But I feel like it's an energy, it's a force that is trying to prevent you from experiencing the lovers. Because if your vibration is not vibing at a certain vibration, this connection can't come in. So what you need to know, and I feel like the channeled message is really going to pick up on that. So I'm eager to see what's underneath those cards. But I feel as if this has been how this energy has kept you in a tower. Has kept you like in a tower waiting to be saved. In a tower waiting to be rescued. And it has something to do with someone that's minding your business, someone that's minding what you have going on in your life through keeping small tabs or forms of communication on you. Okay? And it feels like, yeah, like you in a tower and you're disconnected from the world. You're not really caring. I don't mind. I don't bother nobody. You may have only nothing but your TV or your phone, and you feel like you're out there doing the everyday mundane things, but these energies, okay, has the ability to keep you from going out there and experience partnership and relationships. Some of y'all are putting yourselves on standby, maybe because you have children and you are afraid of, integrating children into your life, of dating new people. Maybe you don't trust anybody, but all of those things are forces. Fear is a force, and fear has this ability to play on your subconscious mind and talk you out of your own blessings by making you feel like you will neglect yourself to take care of this. You will neglect yourself to take care of responsibilities. You will neglect yourself to be a workaholic. It's something about you need love. Show me love. Freak me on the weekend. You need love and affection. Okay? And I don't care what y'all talk about. But you know, online dating ain't never hurt nobody. Okay, now you got some busy lives and you ain't into it. Some of y'all may be into it, but you know, it's time to get back out here. That's what they had said. Okay, that's what you need to know. There's love out there. I don't care if you gotta get there, drive there, but these excuses of you not having options, Spirit is pretty much saying no. You have allowed someone to keep you in a tower, locked away for too long. You are a star student already. You do everything right. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. And sometimes taking away one addiction can make you become like hyper attuned just in like focusing on avoiding risk and avoiding, you know, pitfalls and just being a workaholic and just living a very dull, mundane life. But this is like saying it's time for you to live and live in color. All right. That's where you grow. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay on the shore forever. You can't stay on the sidelines forever. So start coming up with different things that you want to. I don't care if it's skills that you want to learn or things that you never got to do in so many years. It's time to start booking those events and going to them and exploring what it is that you may have put down. The planning for it is not like, you're gonna be real upset if you plan for something for so long and then damn the world shut down, or you know what I'm saying, and you never got to go ice skating, or you never got to do the little shit that you've always wanted to do. Don't let the constructs keep you so grounded that you lose touch. Okay? That you lose touch with why you're even here on earth. To experience love, unconditional love, to experience yourself, get caught up in the rapture of fucking you again. This is what you need. All right? Fuck everybody else and their expectations of the hypocrisy, because they'll tell you how you need to go and live a very structured life, and their whole fucking lifetime was fucked up. They'll tell you what you're supposed to do as a woman, as a man, but they didn't do none of the shit that they telling you to do. Period. And the only reason why they're telling you, placing these expectations over you, is because it's about forcing you into some type of, I don't know what they're trying to force you to do. They don't want you walking this path. Whatever this path is that you're currently on, the forces don't like, what is it, Star Wars? They don't like you on this path. Okay? Especially my divine feminine. They don't like you on this path. This entire fucking situation has been about keeping you from walking down this motherfucking path. And it's like, because if you get your shit together and you start living and you start enjoying your life, it has a boomerang effect on the rest of the world. So if you're no longer talking negativity, you're no longer speaking negativity over the world or over your experiences, and you're no longer committing, you know, acts of scorn energy, then you heal the whole fucking world simultaneously, one divine feminine at a time. And so you are always going to be a force to be reckoned with, because you have the power of life and death in your tongue. That's what they said. Okay, so let's get into the channeled message. Action in reverse. We have true love in reversed. And then we have water. This is pretty much what I was saying. And this goes for masculine and feminine Taurians, okay? Because I'm hearing that statement like, I don't got time for this. I don't have the energy for this. I don't. It's a lot of I don't. Stop saying that. That's what I'm seeing here. Stop saying that. Go with the flow. All right? Water. Let it flow. If you're going to cry, cry. If you're going to scream, scream. If it's uncomfortable, let it be uncomfortable. There's something about these experiences of this transition that everyone is currently dealing with, masculine and feminine. As a collective, we are going through a discomforting period, but it's not about holding on to it. It's discomforting because it's about releasing it. And how you release it, Spirit is saying by taking action. How you have the energy for it is by, you know, so like for example, you gotta go to your mirrors. You gotta go to those triggers that you don't want to go towards. This is the truth. This is the subconscious realm. You got to go deep. You got to go into those parts of yourself that doesn't want to be triggered. You got to interact with other people that are going to fucking do. And you're going to feel like, I don't like it. But that's okay. See, there's this belief that I'm seeing right here where a person that truly loves you will not trigger you. A person that truly loves you will not do X, Y, and Z. There's, okay? There are certain things that you've placed around you, like the Eight of Swords. And it's like placing dams and levees around how love is expressed. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, no, not here. Oh, no, not here. I want it to go straight down the middle. You want it to be so perfect, so fixed to the point where the moment that you experience something that's uncomfortable, oh, no, that's not it. It's like, oh no, see that could never. You know? And think about this, because as young children, as a society, you know, we're always telling our children, like, don't say that to each other. So there's pros and cons. We're like, don't talk to like that to each other. Don't say the wrong thing to each other. So we create these rose-colored glasses that someone not gonna call you for how they see it, right? You gotta say everything nice. You gotta do everything in a way where it's like acceptable. Right? But think about a time where, you know, as uncomfortable as it was to have someone doing your mama jokes back in the day, it did teach you how to like have a better comeback, right? And not take things so personally or be so sensitive. There's this energy of society conditioning humanity to be so fucking sensitive. You got to say everything so politically correct to the point where they got cancel seasons. Oh, cancel that person because they didn't say what they wanted to hear. And Spirit is saying where healing and true love comes from is a space of doing what you don't want to hear. You know, having uncomfortable conversations. If you think about Spirit's relationship and God's relationship with humanity, it has always been, you ask for courage, I give you an opportunity to be courageous. You ask for strength, you know what I'm saying? I give you an opportunity to earn it. But I'm not just giving it to you because you want it. So humanity has been conditioned to want something that they're not willing to earn, want something that they're not willing to go after, but aspiring to have it as quickly as possible. It doesn't have to take a lifetime to do half the shit that you want to do, but it will require you to let go of your control issues. It will require you to move when you're told to move, to take action when you're told to take action, and to place yourself or allow yourself to be guided towards certain soulmates in your life, whether that be karmic, you know, whether that be twin flames, divine flames. I don't give a fuck. It's about you going wherever it is that you need to go and enjoying the journey along the way. Learning how to swim. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like in order for you to have energy for a true love soulmate, you're going to have energy for yourself. And if you don't even got energy for your own shit, what makes you think another person is going to want to have energy for your shit? That's pretty much what Spirit is saying here. 9 of Wands. Because there's no success in it. There's no purpose. Expecting things, you know, to be done for you. But this is pretty much saying, like, this feels really good. And I know it's about to be cold outside, but right about now, it's a little thirsty. It's a little parched. It's hot. If you notice that the rest of the world is on fire. Majority of the world is on fire. And that's because we need more love. We got enough chaos. The trees are on fire. It's hot as hell in Texas. Okay? It's hot. And we need some love. We need y'all to go out there and start fucking. That's what we need you to do. We need you to go out there and just be like, I love you. I don't fucking know you, but I love you. We need it at this point. Wrap it up. Because it's something that just happens when you just, instead of fucking, you know, when you can't do in one area, you know, you can't make the shit stop. But you can definitely play your role, play your position. You know, have some fun. Come back. Okay? Like Titanic, y'all sinking. Come back. Come back. You letting Jack drown. You know, and all Jack needs you to do is share the board. Okay, Rose? Put the fucking Rose vibrator away. And that was not supposed to rock like that. But put it away. Put it away. And get some water. Everybody need a little water now. We need some water. I promise y'all, if everybody start having sex more often, it might rain outside. Everybody's hearts are heavy. We gotta lighten the load. Make it rain. Okay, we need people. We need soulmates out here. You know, y'all fucking in the 5D. Can we get some 3D action? Woo, Spirit is hilarious. They're like, y'all complaining about it being hot outside. What y'all doing? What y'all doing down there? Pour some water on that shit. That's what Spirit is saying. You know, y'all supposed to be bringing love into the situation. Okay. Come through, Spirit. Spirit be shooting y'all with the love darts. And then y'all be like, ugh. I'm taking it out of my heart. I refuse. You won't catch me slip. Y'all some prideful. Listen, y'all burning the damn hole. Lord. I'm telling you, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that, Temperance. Bring in an opportunity. You know, all y'all gotta do, bring your opportunity, and then it's like, what? Bring you something worth building, and you look at it like you don't know how to put two bricks together. You don't know, everything go brickety. You don't know how to put two bricks together. You don't know how to stack. You don't know how to work together. That's what Spirit is pretty much saying to me. I bring you the opportunity and you don't even fucking know how to do it. Y'all have lost touch as humanity with the very thing that you were created for. Human beings were created to procreate. And you don't even know how to build mountains. You don't know how to build pyramids. You don't know how to do nothing. And it's because y'all don't want to do the very thing that y'all were chemically created for. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not the person that... Listen. Observe the animal kingdom. Okay? Not everybody gonna resonate with this, but for those who do, observe the animal kingdom. There are seasons. This is why people get in heat. This is why when you get in heat, you're supposed to have sex, because things are heating up. So when humans get in heat, the planet suffers. Okay? Where you have dominion over the flesh suffers. So nature suffers because y'all stingy with your water. Okay? Because some of y'all have, like I'm telling you, Spirit is saying, y'all have the ability to cool it down. You know? Y'all have the ability to slow down earthquakes. You have the ability to slow down a lot of shit. So when Spirit bring y'all the opportunity, you just... In microwave society, you want things to be ready-made. Okay? The sun charges you. It's not the responsibility of your partner to revitalize you. You are... The sun is supposed to revitalize you. Which means there's no depletion. This water can't run dry. This, you know... That's what they're saying. This is the wisdom from the Oracle, Strength card. Y'all just lost your communication and your ability to know how to listen to this language because of the division of communication, right? So now fragmented communication, through these experiences, y'all are learning how to place those pieces back together to effectively and efficiently communicate with each other in the language necessary to get the job done. Okay? So a lot of times y'all ain't have to argue. Y'all ain't argue. Y'all didn't even need to communicate and sit down and talk about none of these things. Y'all just made it do what it do. Okay? That's what they said. And so I feel like when you take that self-love accountability and you're making sure that you are putting yourself first in a way where you're able to show up for everyone else, you stay in a, you know, homeostasis, you stay in an equilibrium, pH balance, but it does take initiative. It does require, you know, let's see something here. Because I feel like this is kind of tapping on human design, which I know nothing about. So I'm just going to shut up and listen. I don't know. Is it like chasing a feeling? Chasing a feeling. Recognition. I don't feel like this is about. See, what's blocking this connection from taking root or planting its seed? What's blocking it? It's the Three of Pentacles. It's external to you. So this may be, how would my family feel about this? How do I look? How would this affect me? There's this thing about maybe like a imbalance of having the same thing at the same time and needing to build towards something and not wanting to have to build towards something. Some of you guys may have that of like spirit will bring you like a big ass, big ass basket. And in this basket, it's like pieces, potential. Potentially, it could be great. It's a big ass yes. But in order for it to be great, you gotta like knit it. You have to use all the items. You ever watch the show like the Cake People, where they give them a picture, and they tell them to make the cake, and then they ask them to use all type of ingredients that they never fucking used before. But you cooking now, right? So if you the chef or the baker, now you have to turn it into something that everyone can eat off of, right? Repurpose or whatever. You got to make something out of it. You got to build it. But it feels as if all of the options that spirit has been sending towards you, it's like this desire of wanting it to be ready made. But then when spirit sends you something that's already ready made, then they're too set in their ways and they're too rigid. And it's like, I don't want that either because they're too set in their ways. What the fuck? Nothing is going to be good enough. Nothing. When you have this hot and cold, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm sorry. I feel like the reason why spirit is saying this is because some of you, by way of you building with another person or by way of you constructing this from the ground up, off, out the concrete, getting it out the mud or however else you're getting it, you're meant to activate so many other gifts and blessings that keep on giving. But if you don't want to get it out, if you don't want to work for it in it for it this way, you're gonna miss so many different other tokens, gems, blessings that are meant to awaken inside of you or to be recognized. But the only way for you to get it is for you to go through the experiences necessary for you to develop the characteristics, disciplines, and foundation knowledge. Back in the day, they didn't teach you math. They didn't have you start working on math equations until they told you the fundamentals of what it took. As long as you knew the rules for math, you could solve any problem. But now they just give you the directions suck. I don't know if y'all got kids, but the directions suck for math problems and English. Horrible directions. Horrible directions. That's a whole nother topic. Anyway. Because here's the reality of it is, if you get it any other way, if you don't acquire it this way, you're not going to be happy at the end of your journey. That's what Spirit is saying. If you don't acquire the growing pains, you're gonna regret it at the end. And maybe because your spiritual team, your counsel knows your birth plan, knows your purpose in life. They know more than you. Okay? They know more than you. So when they have you out here and you feel like you in the bird box moment and you just a blind person trying not to look because there's forces working against you, when they don't tell you to look, when they don't show you all of that, it's for your own benefit. Because it's not important to you. It's not relevant. Do you really want to, like, let's say, for example, you accidentally fucked a demon. Do you really want to see the demon in its real form? Or would you just want to, like, let's just skip past that? You don't need to see what's behind. I feel like there is a lot always lurking. Okay? There just is. And not everyone is vibing at a high vibration. And that's just the truth. You're on earth. Okay? You're on earth. And I feel like the moment that you start to realize that you're on earth, the less surprised you'll be and the less pressure you will apply over yourself when it comes to these decisions and choices and actions that you... Because guess what? 6 of Swords. Hey, no. He got out the way. Listen, my male dog, he jumped on the table. He left them bitches to themselves. He said, y'all tripping. Okay, let them sort that out. But this is what I'm saying to you is, you see how here the snake is in the water? As long as you keep your eyes on your due north, or wherever you're going, it's like, even if people try to fuck with you, forces try to fuck with you, your guides and your spiritual team is going to make sure it works out in your favor. If they can't promise you anything else, it's that it's going to work out in your favor. I think that's a pretty cool deal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a pretty cool deal. Because, it can be hard out here. And some of y'all are activating gifts, and it can be scary, Like, see, that's why you need some real people on your team. See, Spirit's trying to place people on your team that you may not be willing to say it, but somebody on your team will be willing to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like you having a partner where maybe you're not very good at boundaries. You may be very soft. You may be very gentle. Well, your opposite is about that life. You get what I'm saying? So there may be that type of dynamic where they may not curse you out, but I will. Or they may not put you in your place, but I will. So it's like, you don't have to play both roles anymore. But it's going to be difficult, and it's going to be a transition for you to learn how to let go and realize that someone is mirroring you. You feel me? Someone is mirroring you. And if they can see they can see your back. They got your back. The Knight of Swords. And this is, I'm telling you, Justice. Nothing is going to be able to affect you. Nothing is going to be able to affect you. I really feel as if, like, the 8 of Wands in reverse is pretty much saying, as long as you stay in this surrender and you letting things like fall off your back, it feels as if it's going to keep being sent back. It's going to affect them more than it affects you. Look at you with your little knife. That little butter knife. You got a little butter knife. Like, come on. You really... No. You got a butter knife. Justice got the machete. There's a difference. And then you got the 6 of Swords here. Let them lie. Let them do whatever they want to do. No problem. It's like Spirit is saying, keep it very, very light heart. Keep a very lighthearted energy. Don't let your heart get heavy. Laugh. You see this person? Laugh at your own folly. because you're ascending. When you laugh, your vibration raise. That's why people smoke weed, you know, so they can laugh. But you have a natural high. I see it. But sometimes, you know, the absence of love can make you feel discontent with life or bored. Okay? Don't let them win. Don't let that defeat you. Because that's all they could do, is try to make you feel unsure about what your intuition is telling you. Your intuition is telling you, like, you moving on. You're moving on to bigger and better. Like, you are... You got the answer. You got the sauce. You keep it saucy. And I'm telling you, you got some good news coming towards you. And I feel like somebody is a serenader. I don't know who or what maybe you are, but this is like, you know, when you like, you play songs or you play like boombox, like, you know, when you give somebody a side eye or you kind of like looking at them with irritation. This somebody in your energy, Taurus, is the type of person where they will literally like pull out a cassette player or pull out a CD player, boombox type shit, and do something very charismatic and romantical, and it's so sentimental. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, the Four of Wands. This is sweet. This is like, yeah, if you're afraid of something, this is someone that'll help you put down your guards. Okay, Six of Wands. I see you over here. Dun, dun, on the window if you want me, or twice on the bike. Bring, bring. If the ants. So, you know, like cute shit like that. It's real high school musical. You know, maybe. It's real high school sweet. You know when you put the little note on there, like, do you love me or do you like me, yes or no? Just simple. That's some sweet shit right there. I don't know who be thinking these types of thoughts, but you real sweet, okay? Don't ever change. Because sometimes Taurus energy can be a little aggressive. Subtly aggressive. Because I'm seeing a lot of fire here, but it's a page. It's a page. But it's communication. It's good news. It's optimism. It's something's being recharged, re-energized, revitalized. Because we don't need no hesitation around here. No. We don't need no more blockages. It's so beautiful. Keep doing what y'all do, okay? Because I love it. Let's get some closing messages. Let's get some closing messages. Spirits, what's your closing messages for Taurus? Break every chain. Break every chain. Alright, so you have chain of events that will affect your life. Told you. We have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. I got the eye of the tiger. Alright, so we have Tiger here. Something was destined to happen. We have December. Something about December is significant. And we have Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So if you were experiencing any type of financial blockages, success blockages, or anything that may have detoured you or delayed certain things from you, all of that's coming right back to you. Okay? And you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. Lighthearted, carefree time. I'm telling you, drinking, having fun, enjoying your life. You're going to celebrate very soon. Honor and respect will come to you. So pretty much whatever's been happening, I feel like that December is going to be a significant time for you. You got key, successful outcome to your problems. Yeah. Period. Forces working against you, just like we started this off. Solid foundation, success with effort. So you are going to experience some success to these forces that have been trying to block your throne. Okay, male or female, don't matter. Trying to draw a wedge into something that you want. You're going to be shown the way. You got hard work ahead of you, but you got good fortune as well. These are beautiful cards, Taurus. Y'all, I'm sending y'all lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. I'm about to go eat. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.